What's up, guys? Turbers here. First Beyblade episode in a while. Odd for a mostly Beyblade themed channel. But, wait, gotta put Wizard back in its spot. Today, there's two large happenings. Two. One of which is like three separate things. And the other's two main things and one kind of bad thing. First of all, Yell Kong, the second stamina type. Ignore this. This is primarily yellow. It does not exist. So the second stamina type on the channel. Stun Medusa looks like a stamina type, but it is actually a defense type. Even though the weight is all in a ring around it at a mostly even distance. I don't know why. Anyways, it comes with a 360 gear ball. First of all, that gear ball fits the colors a lot better than the old one did for Wizard. You can see it like with that one especially. Secondly, 360. A really good attack ratchet. Also, don't get out. You guys can't feel it the way I can. That is so tight. However, it is a bit... It's about as heavy as Drasil, and it has no contact. It's just got so much clearance for a burst to happen as well. Yeah, I was hoping this would be really, really good as well. Anyways, gotta get rid of all the dust in there. Second, and more important, the secondary channel the original channel mascot has arrived. Now, I'm going to split this video into two parts. First, I'm going to open this. Firstly, because it's more important. Second, I need the string launcher and grip. Where's the thing? It says let it rip, but it doesn't have the let it rip tag. Anyways. Cut. Cut. Pull it up. I'm gonna put the knife over there. Get stuck in there. I'm going to be getting a Keel Shark, because this is an echo of Keel Shark, and Keel Shark does have a green variant. And I don't want to mess up the metal coat, because it is pristine, and I want this to be the channel's mascot for looks, which is why it's the Baker mascot on the channel homepage. Plus, we kept the box in good condition. Okay. Let's see. Is there anything different about the user manual at all? You cannot read that. Actually, right here it has the string launcher and the grip, surprisingly. Huh. There's actually a semi-comprehensive thing on the grip. But, more importantly, that's actually really, really nice. Oh, that's hard plastic. Oh! Ooh, that is nice. Oh, you can see inside it, too. Knife safety comes before Beyblade. Not by much, but still. God, I love it so much. Okay. Pop it open like a chip bag, I guess. This is much harder to open than a chip bag. And does not have as much air as a chip bag. Not bad for a 60 ratchet. Although, again, it's a two-sided ratchet. They're very burst prone. I want to open it so bad. Screw it, I'm opening it. I will not battle, but I'm going to open it. Need the knife again. I have no idea how much of that you saw. I know this is the take you're going to be seeing, because I only actually get one. Oh. Hey, the plastic actually holds this thing really well. I'm just going to keep this plastic and leave it in there. Yeah. Seems fine. Oh. Bottom of the Beyblade is kind of rectangular. I know the best the combo I plan to use for Keel Shark at least is 260 low rush. Yeah, 260 low rush. So, alright. I've already extensively used Quake, as that is the bit that this came with. For some reason, I don't know why they didn't just have an orange Rush. Guess they didn't want Rush to go out too much. Quake is a fun bit to use as a gimmick. Would not at all use it in competitive. Like, whatsoever. I guess this is the grip pieces we're going to be using now. Leave them like that, I guess. Ooh, wait. Okay, that is smooth. So, we're going to go through one by one, starting here, working our way up, until we get to the two champions. And then I guess we're just gonna, like, 4-point battles, launching, or no, it's not Gale Wyvern, it's a retool Gale Wyvern, Yell Kong. Then we're gonna do Yell Kong last. Wait, I don't need to have that on that. I can put... Yay! It's all yellow, all atrocious. God, that was horrible. I'm gonna put Quake on this. Go, you are exiled from this realm. Cease to be a factor within this world if you do not wish to perish. I guess I'm going to use this 360, since I don't want to forget moving this one onto Wizard. So, better 360 color. If they ever come out with a green 560, that's not 360, that's Gear Ball. Okay, so if they ever come out with a green 560, I am jumping on that. There. For those of you who wonder why I use these two, and that, this one, because it was my first Beyblade ever, that has green. I'm debating on whether this counts for green or not. First of all, it's Dran Buster. It's just really fun. Second of all, it's fun. And this one, because there is a green recolor of it, that comes in a expensive thing that I have yet to be able to get one of, unfortunately. I mean, it's Japan only so far. Who knows? They might just release it like a booster or something. Anyways, get that off. So, starting off, it is going to be going against Impact Drake, 455, low flat. It's to 4 points again. Sorry it took me like 13 minutes to get into a battle. Okay, 3 points each. Wait, no, you go second. I don't know, I don't know if my camera quality shot up all of a sudden, but when I glanced over at the recording screen, it was pristine. Anyways, that was a win for Yell Kong, I think. I might be a dumbass. I forgot to check. Anyways, now we're putting against Stun Medusa 760 Dot. Stamina types have advantage against defense types. However, Stun Medusa does have good stamina, and Dot does have pretty good stamina when it's worn. This is probably going to take a hot second. Huh. Because when it's worn, dot kind of... you can see dot kind of tapers off a little bit or wears down and becomes more smooth. So it's not quite as defensive, but it has more stamina. Okay, this is not allowed. I think it was kind of a fluke against Impact Drake, though. This is really How? You are not supposed to be able to do that. Okay, that's a clean 4-0 against Stun Medusa. Like, even if I did use Arc, it would just be embarrassing for Yell Kong. I am not used to saying Yell Kong yet. 3, 2, 1, go. 3, 2, 1, go. No. I mean, this is really good. Why did it just come off that easily? Did it burst? I don't think it was still going good. I mean, I know this is a good combo, but the blade is not good. Okay. That's better. Okay, not bad. Yell Kong is doing a lot better than I thought. I had to scrap another recording for Yell Kong that I was gonna do yesterday. It did a bit. It was getting the floor wiped with it, though. Kind of like that. Two points to... Which one is it? Samurai Saber. 3 points to Samurai Saber. I think this kind of goes to show that skill is more than anything in Beyblade X, because I've been really careful with how I've been launching Gale, or no, it's not Gale Wyvern, it's, Yell Kong. I've been really careful with how I've been launching it, but that's all 4 points to, Samurai Saber. God, I cannot get this down. I am not in it today. This is the current combo I have. It is 160 low orb. I should probably go to bed after recording this. Okay, 160 low orb on Drasil Shield. Nope. Wait, that is way longer than I thought it was. I have not been launching hard. I mean, that's reasonable. Neither of these are great. That is why I don't launch full force every time. No, apparently I have been launching fairly well. Okay. Come on, Drasil, you have the better shape for maintaining. You have the better shape for shaving off stamina. Jeez, I can't talk today. 1-2 in favor of Yell Kong. Well, that's a burst. 1-2 in favor of Yell Kong. What the? Four points to Yell Kong. This is not going well. Or this is not going how I expected. Not going well. It's going amazingly for Yell Kong. Okay, 2 points to Drain Dagger. That's one of the reasons I love Drain Dagger. That was entirely a missed launch. 100% my fault. Okay, that time I fumbled the launcher and did not manage to get Yell Kong on nearly in a timely fashion. really nice. Who are you? Yell Kong is putting up a good fight against my most elite soldiers. Never mind. Was putting up a fight. Anyways, now we are in the top 3. Well, maybe, no, not this one. I'm kind of just dumping whatever parts into it. And I'm dumping my bad parts into Arc. There, that can go off in the corner. You have just received a 15 or 1.5 millimeter height shave. What are you going to do with all your new tools, if not ratchet snipe? That was kind of a bad launch. I'm going to give that 1 point anyways. That was awful for both of them. I over-angled that way to the extreme. Oh. Okay. That's one of the reasons why I did not say that, because Drain Buster, it's really just... As with right there, anything can beat Drain Buster, but Drain Buster can also beat anything. So it's 2 points each now. No, I'm gonna say that's 2 points each because that one launch being bad. Hello? I don't know why this thing refused to retract. Hello? Okay. I'm gonna relaunch that just because of how crazy it was going. Okay, there is finally 3 points to Yell Kong. Okay, I'm gonna redo that one. I just chopped myself in the throat. Okay, 2 points to Drain Buster. Three points to Yell Kong. Okay, there's 4 points to Drain Buster. With a really clean burst. Bit burst at that. Okay. Now the Stamina King. I was expecting a lot more of these guys to just wait bully it. Especially Impact Drake to wait bully it. I swear to God, if it got wizard close. How? Like, I know I'm good with really round bays on Gear Ball, but the success rate that this thing has had is out of proportion to what was advertised. Even with me launching it second. Okay, this is not surprising. It's the Stamina King Wizard. On a really good balance bit. Primed to have better stamina with the ratchet. I can't believe it's doing somewhat against Wizard. I'm gonna relaunch that. That was just not a good launch. No. You're not, in fact, allowed to beat Wizard. Wizard, your performance against this mere child is infuriatingly poor. Oh, also, how do you guys like the new light? By the way, I feel like it, especially on camera, illuminates everything a lot more evenly. Anyways, the Hover Wyvern combo that has reigned supreme for 1,000 years and will reign supreme for 1,000 more. As to be expected from the glorious Hover Wyvern. Jeez, it wouldn't even get on the freaking launcher. Gotta relaunch that anyways. Oh. Ooh, it is sustaining a couple hits. This cannot be. How is this possible? And Hover Wyvern wins 4-1. Okay. So, my final thoughts. I expected those three to win. I expected Impact Drake to win a lot better. Kinda iffy on Stun Medusa. Also, I have been recommended to put 760 on Hover Wyvern, which I will be testing soon. I expected Grand Dagger to win, definitely. Kind of expected this one to do fairly evenly. And this one's Grand Buster's always kind of iffy. Because Grand Buster is either going to be taking out a Shark Scale, then a Hover Wyvern, then a Wizard Rod 160 Hexo, then a Free Wolf, or Silver Wolf on Free Ball. Wait. This might actually be a bit lighter than Gale Wyvern is. Guess we can do it. Oh! Okay, a counterattack focused stamina type on 385 and Quake. I cannot lie, this one is going exactly how I expected. I'm gonna have to relaunch that one. Apparently flat launching Quake is... Here, wait, I'm gonna have to look and see what flat launching Quake does. Wait, no, I launched you second since you're an attack type. This is testing specifically for Yell Combo. Yeah, I was expecting this to be garbage. Like, it's got all of the stuff that I don't want on this. No, you aren't even graced with a spot on the table. Overall, I am happy and thoroughly surprised by the amazing work that Gale Wyvern has put in. I am loving the grip and the string launcher, though I do plan on using the Fortress Knight launcher with this ripcord, because this ripcord has done so much good for me. It's been with me the entire time that I've done Beyblade X. So, unfortunately, the hold launcher is no longer going to be my primary. Honestly, kind of sad because of nostalgia. Funny enough. String launcher isn't going to be my main. I'm still loving it, though. I get that this video's kind of dragged on a bit, but my final point, I wish the non-metal coat version was green. I'm not even taking this thing out to touch it. I love how it looks. I am so happy that Keel Shark is basically the same thing. And I do plan on taking my Keel Shark that I'm going to get and putting a sticker on it so that the Keel Shark looks like, or it has the Bite Croc sticker. I already have the Night Fortress ordered, and it is going to be getting here soon. Next few days, 13th at latest, I think. I don't remember. I'll put the answer to the thing in the description. Hate this combo. Just gotta hate on it some more before I go. That's gonna be all for now. Till next time, Terrorburst out.